This is an audiobook created by Subconscious Key Studio. Come close and listen, not just with your ears, but with the quiet, listening space within your chest. Can you feel it? A subtle fracture, a hairline crack running through the foundation of who you thought you were. Perhaps it appeared in a single, shattering moment. A phone call in the dead of night. A door slammed that never reopened. A doctor's verdict that changed everything. Or perhaps it was a slower erosion, a gentle, relentless wearing away. The silence that grew where laughter once lived. The heavy weight of a dream deferred for so long it turned to dust in your hands. In the ancient understanding of the soul, this is not merely pain. This is a summons. They called it soul loss, a time when a vital piece of your essence, a fragment of your joy, your trust, your wild innocence, retreats into the depths to protect itself from a world it could no longer endure. We often see this as the beginning of our brokenness. But the old ones, the shamans, the storytellers, they saw it differently. They saw it as the call to adventure. This descent into the dark, into the grief, into the void, this is not your failure. It is the first, courageous step of the healer's journey. You are being invited, compelled, to journey into the underworld. Not a place of fire and brimstone, but the sacred, shadowed landscape of your own profound psyche, to find what was lost, to reclaim what is yours, and to return not as you were, but as who you were always meant to be, whole, reclaimed, and radiantly alive. Tonight, we take that journey together. The call to the underworld rarely comes with a gentle knock. It arrives as an earthquake. It is the tremor that collapses the familiar architecture of your life. Remember the moment. The air grew still and thick, didn't it? Time seemed to slow, to warp, as the words you never wanted to hear landed in the center of your being, their meaning exploding like a silent bomb. It's over. There's been an accident. I don't love you anymore. Or perhaps it was the silence that screamed, the empty side of the bed, the hollow echo in a house once filled with life, the relentless, sterile beep of a machine measuring a life slipping away. In that moment, the solid ground of your identity turned to quicksand. The roles you played, the strong one, the capable one, the happy one, shattered like glass. This is the fall, and it is terrifying. But I want you to see it now, from this new perspective. See the cracking open not as an ending, but as an opening. The shell of who you thought you were is breaking apart to reveal the tender, authentic self within. This is not a punishment. This is the initiation. Your old world is dissolving so that a truer one can be born. And so, the descent begins. It is not a clean, linear path down a staircase. It is a spiral. A slow, circling dance into the core of your own being. You know this spiral. You have walked it in the long, hollow hours between midnight and dawn, when sleep is a forgotten country. You have felt its steep sides in the numbness that descends when you try to feel joy, only to find a void where feeling used to live. You have tasted its dust in the bitter aftertaste of food that has lost all its flavor. This is the path, and tonight we reframe it. You are not a victim, helplessly tumbling into a pit. You are the shaman, the seeker, purposefully stepping across the threshold into the sacred dark. Imagine yourself now standing at the mouth of a great, ancient cave. The air that breathes from it is cool and carries the scent of damp earth and old stone. It is the breath of the deep past, of all you have ever been and forgotten. The noisy world above its demands, its judgments, its frantic pace, is fading, replaced by a profound, listening silence. The only sounds are your own heartbeat, your own breath, and the distant, rhythmic drip of water from the heart of the mountain, from the heart of yourself. Take a deep, full breath now. Pause, feel the cool air of the cave filling your lungs. And as you exhale, feel yourself letting go. Release the tension in your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Soften your belly. With every out-breath, allow yourself to sink deeper into this sacred space. You are safe here. This is your territory, your inner landscape. Your only task is to observe, to feel, to witness, to descend. As you move deeper, the path narrows. The walls seem to close in, and from the shadows, a form detaches itself. It is frighteningly familiar, for it wears your own face, twists your own features into a mask of contempt. It speaks with your voice, but the words are serrated blades. This is the trickster, the ancient guardian of the threshold. It is the embodiment of every doubting thought, every cruel self-judgment, every whispered lie you've ever believed about your own unworthiness.
You, what are you doing here? You think you're some kind of hero. This is a delusion. Remember all the other times you failed. Remember how you weren't enough. You will break down here. You will get lost. This darkness is what you deserve. Turn back. Give up, it's easier.
Your every instinct is to fight it, to scream back, to argue with its venomous logic. But I invite you to do something radically different. Stop. Stand your ground. Look directly into its shifting eyes. See the fear that animates it. This spirit is not a truth teller. It is a terrified gatekeeper, desperately trying to protect you from a pain it believes will destroy you. So speak to it not with anger, but with clarity. In a steady voice from the core of your being, say, I see you, I hear you. You are a part of me that is afraid, but your time as my master is over. You do not define me. Watch what happens. Without your belief, without your energy to fight, its form begins to waver. The mocking smile falters. It shrinks from a monstrous giant back into a whisper, from a whisper back into a shadow, and then it is simply gone. The way forward is clear. You walk on, and now the atmosphere changes. The air grows heavy, saturated with a profound, liquid sadness. You have entered the chamber of the wailing spirit. Here, in a pool of its own tears, is the very essence of your grief. It is not a monster. It is a heartbroken child. It is the accumulation of every loss you ever rushed through, every tear you swallowed back, every "I'm fine" you uttered when your world was falling apart. This spirit does not need to be defeated. It needs to be heard. It has been singing its song of sorrow alone in this cavern for a lifetime. Sit beside it, not too close, but close enough to offer your presence. Let its mournful song wash over you. It sings of the last time you felt truly safe. It sings of the love that left without an explanation. It sings of the future that vanished like a mirage. As you listen, truly listen, something alchemical occurs. Your compassionate attention is a light in this dark place. You are not here to fix it or to tell it to be quiet. You are here to finally acknowledge its existence. And as you do, the wailing softens, it becomes a shuddering sigh. The spirit turns its tear-streaked face to you, and in its eyes you do not see accusation. You see recognition. You see a reflection of your own profound capacity to feel. And in that shared glance, a fragment of its heavy burden is lifted, shared, transformed. Having sat with the shadows, you have proven your courage. You have passed the tests of the deep. And now the underworld offers its greatest gift, an ally. From the deepest darkness, a new presence emerges. It may be a creature, a wolf, steady and loyal, a bear, fierce and protective, an owl, seeing what is hidden, an eagle, offering a higher perspective. Or it may be a being of pure, shimmering light, a guide who feels like your truest, oldest self. Do not try to force an image. Simply open your awareness and feel for it. Feel the shift in the energy around you, a warmth, a strength, a deep, ancient knowing. There it is. See its form now. Feel the solidity of its presence beside you. It looks at you, and its gaze is one of unconditional acceptance. It does not speak in words, but a message flows into your heart, clear as a mountain stream. I have always been with you. I am the part of you that never broke, that never doubted, that never left. I am your instinct. I am your resilience. I am the wild, untamed love at your core. I will guide you the rest of the way. Feel the reassurance of its presence. This ally, this power is yours. It has always been yours. And now it leads you forward to the heart of the mystery. Your ally leads you out of the twisting passages and into a breathtaking space, a vast, cathedral-like cavern. The air hums with potential. And there, in the very center, suspended in a beam of ethereal light, is what you have come for, your lost soul part. Don't worry about what it should look like. See it as it appears to you. It might be a younger you, holding a forgotten toy, eyes wide with a mix of fear and hope. It might be a vibrant, spinning jewel, glowing with a color that your spirit desperately needs. The gold of confidence, the green of healing, the blue of truthful expression. It might be a simple, powerful object, a drum waiting to be played, a key promising a new door, a sword representing your cut-off power. This is your boon, the treasure you earned by facing the shadows. This is your laughter, your courage, your creativity, your right to take up space. Approach it now. Your heart might ache with recognition. Look at this exiled part of yourself. What do you need to say? Let the words rise from a place of deep sincerity. I am so sorry I abandoned you. I was scared. I didn't know how to carry you. Forgive me. I am here now. I see you. I need you. I have come all this way to bring you home. Watch as it responds. The young you smiles and takes your hand. The jewel floats gently into your chest. The object settles into your palm, warm and humming with life. Feel the sensation as it merges with you. A warmth spreads from your heart through your entire body. A weight you have carried for years suddenly lifts. A missing piece of your internal puzzle clicks perfectly into place. You feel complete, lighter, more yourself than you have in a very, very long time. Holding your treasure close, you begin the journey back to the world. The path is familiar, but you are transformed. You walk with a new authority. You pass the chamber of the wailing spirit, and you bow to it in gratitude, for its sorrow carved out a depth in you that can now hold profound joy. You pass the corridor where the trickster lurked, and you feel only a faint echo, a ghost of a doubt that has no power over you. Your ally walks beside you, a permanent presence now integrated into your step, your posture, your strength. But the final challenge remains: integration. The underworld does not release its heroes without a vow. How will you live differently? How will you honor this reclaimed part of yourself in your daily life? Will you promise your returned joy 5 minutes of silly dancing each morning? Will you promise your reclaimed voice to speak one true sentence today? Will you promise your recovered power to say no to what drains you and yes to what fulfills you? Whisper that promise now. Make a vow aloud to your own soul. Ahead you see it, the entrance. The light from the world above seems brighter, more golden than you remember. You step out of the cave. The air is fresh and sweet. The sun kisses your skin, or the moon bathes you in its silvery light. You are back, but you are not who you were. You are a shaman returned from the depths, carrying the elixir of your own wholeness. The journey is complete, but the life it heralds has just begun. You have returned from the underworld, and you now walk in both worlds. You walk in the world of light and form, of grocery lists and morning traffic. But you also carry within you the wisdom of the dark, the deep, the unseen. And because you have made this journey, your eyes have been opened. You will now see the subtle fractures in the people around you. You will recognize the hollow look in a colleague's eyes as the beginning of their descent. You will hear the tremor in a friend's voice as their own personal trickster speaking. You have retrieved a medicine that is uniquely yours, and in doing so, you have become a vessel of healing for your entire community. This is the healer's mandate, the sacred responsibility of the returned. Having navigated your own darkness, you become a beacon of hope for others. You cannot walk their path for them, but you can hold the lantern at the entrance to the cave and say, I have been there. It is dark, but you are not alone. And what awaits you on the other side is worth the journey. Let us end as we began, in the quiet space of your own heart. Settle into your body. Feel the weight of you in your chair, the support beneath you. Bring your awareness to the gentle rhythm of your breath, flowing in and out without any effort. Now, from this place of deep calm, I want you to ask a simple, gentle question inside. Don't search for an answer. Just pose the question to the universe of your own being and listen for an echo. The question is, what part of me is ready now, in this moment, to come home? Be open to what arises. It might not be a grand, dramatic thing. It might be a whisper of a feeling, a longing for rest, a flicker of your creative spark, the memory of how to play, the sensation of feeling safe in your own skin. It might be your courage to set a boundary or your permission to be vulnerable. Whatever it is, imagine it now as a small, shimmering light, a beautiful, tiny star hovering just in front of your heart. Your heart that is now a welcoming, safe, and honored home. Open the door of your heart, and with all the love and compassion you have cultivated on this journey, whisper these words to that shimmering fragment of your beautiful soul. Welcome home. I am so happy you are here. And watch as the light floats gently into your chest, settling into a space that was waiting for it, filling you with a deep, quiet, and resounding sense of peace. Remember this: the underworld is not a one-time destination. It is a well you can return to, a sacred territory within you. Anytime you feel a part of you retreat, anytime you feel the call to deepen, you know the path. You are the shaman of your own life. You hold the map. You have met the guides. You have reclaimed your power. Carry this wholeness with you. The journey continues every single day. Go in peace.